least 83
Good day, good day, good day. All right, here
in Yemen, according to an
on
international
a
charity group.
Sunday,
Tells CNN that more than 100 others
8
were injured at the
a.m.
facility in northern Yemen. The Iran-backed Houthi rebels blame the Saudi-led coalition for the attack.
3 January
tells Saudi
2022.
that those claims are, quote, baseless and
I woke up at 7:40 a.m. It is now about
causing a nationwide
8
internet
and
blackout.
10
US
a.m.
hospitals are filled with unvaccinated people and healthcare workers are worn out. Coming up, a doctor on the front lines talks about the toll caseloads and anti-vaccine
I
attitudes
wake up,
are having on hospital
I
staff.
had first taste of lemon juice.
Boris Johnson teaches
After
on the
that,
edge as we await a key report
I take
on the Partygate scandal
a
written down in Street.
chocolate, coffee. Chocolate and coffee mixed together. I take the bread chocolate, the little sprinkles of chocolate, and then I mix it with coffee grains. I don't know the English name for that. The rugged coffee balls. Small rugged coffee balls, coffee grains. I don't know the English. Yeah, something. I don't know the English name for that. So, today the thing, I'm gonna show you the dick diaper. It's mostly sometimes on Instagram, but this time on Ownbuy TV for the second or third or fourth time that is coming to Ownbuy TV, the dick diaper. I've got my bathrobe on. I'm gonna turn around so that you don't see genital or naked skin. I'm wearing it already. In this leg here. But the penis is not inside the dick diaper. I can show you something. It's this. The penis goes inside this whipped cream sacket.
In the hub.
You see?
West.
And what do you need for the dick diaper? You need exactly 2 whipped cream seconds. And the whipped cream second must be of the exact right material, which this time is a bit of rubbery plastic.
What is the truth? CNNArabic.com, celebrating 20 years.
3 minutes and 10. This is what happens. Whipped cream seconds come in all kinds of fabrics. You must have the exact right one. And that's the truth that occurs. Whipped cream seconds come in all kinds of fabrics. You must have the exact right one. You must seek for the bit of plastic rubber. Whipped cream second you must seek for.
It mandates that anyone over
I'm having a TV on CNN. I chose a bit of background speech.
Some staff members of the UK
I've chosen to do so. CNN is not my foremost channel to watch TV. It's just a rare occasion this time. It's a rare occasion. I just follow the Dutch the Dutch channel of the most journalistics. That's what my casual TV following is going about. The Dutch channel of the most journalistics. But CNN is not the foremost channel of mine.
Hi, Michael. What you're seeing in some countries like Ireland, loosening restrictions. In other countries,
okay, so a bit of more tobacco, and I'll
in other countries like
tell
France,
you about the dick diaper. I will showcase to you the dick
France,
diaper. Okay,
France's
just a moment, please.
vaccine passport goes into effect Monday, tomorrow, for people 16 and older, as you just mentioned. Basically, to go about many of the daily activities.
We're at
in their lives, they have to show proof of
4:46.
vaccination to get into a restaurant, a bar, to get on long distance
Coming up,
transportation.
we're going
Negative,
to, let's just see how far it goes.
No longer good enough. But at the same time, as they're doing that, France is also going to be loosening some restrictions. In February, they're going to let sports venues and cultural venues be at full capacity. People will have to be masked, but they'll have all the seats occupied if they can sell them. And they're talking about getting people to go back to work to their normal work sites instead of just working from home. In Ireland, on Saturday, restrictions came down for bars and restaurants which had early closing hours. Those were imposed back in December because of the rising number of cases due to the coronavirus spiking
with a
cases
bit of
the
tobacco on
Omicron
it.
variant.
I'll showcase to you right now.
Going
The
back to
dickdaiper
normal
and
hours,
how far it
and
is
nightclubs
right
are
now.
going to be able to open again.
I will tell you the truth.
The European Union's first country to
It's
impose
about
a
3.5
vaccine
years
for
of building,
18 and over,
and
with
it
some
all
key
started
exceptions,
with
like pregnant women.
a
That
bread
goes into effect
sacket
in February,
with
and
the washing
Germany
mitt
has
inside.
praised that. The German health minister says that
Was the first build of the
what
dickdaiper
major Austria
coming from
did,
Dr.Ownbuy.
and the German lawmakers are due to
The
take
very
that.
first build,
Already
3.5 years
Chancellor
ago,
Olaf Scholz has
the very
already
first
heeded
build
calls from people
was
to try to
a
impose
bread
vaccine
sacket with the
mandate.
washing mitt
It was
inside.
seen as the vaccination rate, Michael,
That
is
was the very first
different in some
build from
countries
Dr.
than
Ownbuy
others,
doing the
in
dickdaiper.
Western Europe, higher, much higher in Western
Not lying
Europe
to
than
you
many
at
other parts
all.
of the world, but still
And
differences in Western
it
Europe.
was on
are
Instagram.
different responses from different governments. And
It
there's
was on
different
Instagram.
feedback, like those protests you just mentioned. Michael?
Yeah,
Mostly the
yeah,
dickdaiper
absolutely.
comes on
And
Instagram,
it
but
was
this
last
time
year
for
when
the
you
third
were
or fourth time on
talking
Ownbuy
about
TV.
COVID
Okay,
like the flu.
here we go.
The key is in
To not show naked skin, I turn it on first,
scientists and medical
like this,
experts who
and
are
I
starting
pull
to
down
get
my
out
pants.
this word, as the Spanish Prime Minister put it on Monday of this week in a joint press conference here in Madrid with the visiting German
Yeah.
Chancellor. He's saying not right away, but sometime in the future we need to think about turning
Okay.
it from a pandemic, which is this
I
emergency
just pull
situation
down
all
one
over
leg.
the world, into something like endemic.
I've got
treating it
a
like the flu.
body on my
And why
vest,
does that
I
happen?
open it.
Because here in Spain, with 90%
And
of the population 12 years and
I
older
take
vaccinated,
off the
and
neck
about 50% of the kids 5 to 11
balance.
vaccinated already in a program that just started in December. These kinds of
And
countries,
one
first in
important
Europe
thing
and
is
some of the more developed countries
at
in the world,
all
Prime Minister
times,
saying,
wear
that forces
yourself
start to
a
think
polo
about this
t-shirt
as
underneath
endemic,
your
like
clothes.
he is key and
And the polo is
experts are
exactly
saying.
for the
It's
neck
It's way
protection.
too soon to talk about this for the entire world. Clearly,
The color
it's a
of the
non-starter
polo,
in some places of the
the
world
neck
where vaccination
color,
rates are so low.
It's exactly
Michael?
for
Right.
the neck
Understood.
protection.
Al, good to see you, my friend. Al Goodman there
That
in Madrid.
I will show
Now,
you
across the United States, hospital intensive care
that
units are
the
filled
neck
largely
balance
with
does not
unvaccinated
scratch
COVID
mark your
patients,
skin,
and healthcare
which will
workers are
happen.
being pushed to the brink. In
Okay,
an
so look at
op-ed
this.
for the Los Angeles
From a
Times,
short,
Dr.
from a
Venkat
neck
Ramnath,
bark,
pulmonologist at UC
from
San
a
Diego
shoulder
Health,
bark,
writes this,
the,
and I'll quote him,
uh,
far from
how you call it
heroes
again?
or even compassionate
The,
advocates for health, providers are viewed as biased
this.
technicians with
Forgot,
dubious
too bad.
motives, locking loved ones behind hospital
Yeah.
doors. He adds, this kind of thinking is taking a toll on beleaguered health
Okay.
workers and staff.
So,
Dr. Venkatesh
the
Ramnath
neck
is a
balance.
pulmonologist and medical director of
around the neck, use a polo at all times if you wear something to balance
Doctor, great to
on
have
your
you
neck
here.
other
You
than
wrote
a
this
necklace.
op-ed, and you spoke about rising tension.
Then comes this washing mitt. It's a latest
Just explain
resolvement
Well, as you know,
to
I think
cause
there's
that
a lot of folks who have
this
been
here,
feeling a lot
a
of stress
carabine
throughout
hook,
the entire pandemic.
does not scratch
And that
the
includes
belly
healthcare
skin.
workers, but certainly during the last 6 to 8 months,
I can show a
there has
little
been
bit.
of a shift
It's
of
a
those
bit
first
of
waves. We
measured
started
to
seeing
preferred
that even
size
the vaccine was out and
by
efficacious,
making a knot
people were still not
to measure it to unique
taking
body
it,
size, body length.
for themselves, and
The
which is
carabine
really
hook.
nice. But there were questions
Yeah.
asked around whether they would get different treatments
And then
as part
this
of their choice. And
this
some of the
black
conversations
cotton
around,
is
the
a
later
sock
part of the summer were around that, where patients who
connected
were
to the
illness,
outer
were worried about
whipped cream socket.
different care. And we reassured them
There
that
are two
no,
whipped cream
we
sockets.
treat them
Look
the same
here.
as we do everybody.
One inside
But it didn't seem
and one on the
to
outside.
convince them.
Have you been able to get a
It is
sense of
connected
why some people are feeling the
on
way
top,
they are,
yeah.
why they're so resistant and
It's
sometimes
connected
angry,
on top right
some
here.
patients will refuse life-saving treatment up until the very end.
Okay, I will show you certain thing which is very important. I will disconnect the neck balance from the dick diaper.
That a lot of people don't know where to turn for answers, and in the wake of that sort of
okay, I'll show you this,
state of mind,
and this is the latest
people are not sure who to trust.
renewal of
And
mine.
sometimes that
Okay,
conflict becomes
I've white marked
terrible, and
this with
it
correction
shows
fluid,
in ways
T-Pex
that we
correction
don't
fluid
intend. I don't think
for office use.
patients and families intend to
It's on the outer
to show this kind of
whip Q socket,
but we're human beings, and that's what happens.
the middle,
And unfortunately, on
the
healthcare
side, and the
healthcare
side.
workers are feeling, you know, the effects
Now the
of that.
use will be
And, you know,
to
I
connect
can imagine
only
how stressful
a
it must
side
be,
and a middle
without that factor.
to
How
the
many
carbide hook.
professionals have you seen
This one is the middle.
give up and quit the profession, and
And
what
these
does
are the
it
sides,
mean for those still
left
on the
and
front
right.
lines?
And this I made white with connection fluid in the middle.
Any healthcare
It's
worker,
only to connect the carbide
and
hook to the middle and to a side.
I don't know the statistics of this any more than I know that it's a growing trend.
Okay.
Of people who are thinking
Outside.
about this. They're thinking about their
Whipped cream
careers
socket.
in ways that maybe they didn't think about.
Connected on
And
three
I
peak
know
parts,
that,
left,
certainly in the nursing
right,
staff, people
left
who
or
do this
right,
for years,
middle.
decades, have taken
a
decisions
sock
to
for
either
some
go
warmth
or
for
go
the
to
genital,
other types of clinical work that are just
a sock,
intense.
a
So
thick
is there a
sock.
message that you would have for anyone
Okay.
watching this?
Well, I just wanted to
And
let
then,
everyone know
how to connect
that, you know, we as
to
healthcare workers are on your side.
This
We
is
are
a
here
vacuum
doing the
cleaning
best
tube.
use of the patient. We do
A
not
vacuum cleaner is tube. How to connect the
care
garbage,
about
the whipped cream
your
socket
religious preferences
as
or
connection
religious
point
views. They do
from
not
the
enter
genital
doctor's
going
office.
to
They do
the
not enter the hospital room.
g-
The only
vacuum
thing that
cleaner
matters
tube.
is the best interest of the patient.
Okay,
And that may come
I will
with
tell you.
medical recommendations that we will suggest based on the
Use
preponderance
a needle
the
and a bit of a
field,
thick rope.
but also it will come with heartfelt and
The
sincere
vacuum cleaner tube is
communication and
easy
education
pierceable.
around how do we align what we have with medical
I will show
care
you.
with your values and
You at first
it is very
fold
important to understand that we're on
the
same
whipped cream
page.
socket,
We are on this battle together.
and then you will
It's
use a sew. You will pierce holes
We are doing this
with
together.
a wire
So to-
attached to the needle,
to your
and you will just sew it.
And,
A bit of
appreciate
round.
and appreciate everything that you do. Thank you.
Look
so much.
here. This is the knot of both ends of the rope. You see the knot? It's taped around it. You sew it through the garbage socket, which is folded a bit, or the whipped cream socket, excuse me. You sew it. You sewing in and again out.
Meanwhile, Johnson
In
also pending
and again out.
investigation by some
In and
members
again out. The round lace,
Downing Street tried to intimidate
and then a
him
knot.
into staying silent amid the scandal.
and that's how you connect.
Joined now by CNN's
I've had different connections. I've even tried to use plastic half-liter bottles,
What can we expect this week?
but then it gives the genital scratch marks
Set to be a pretty decisive
and
week for
totally
Prime Minister
blown up
expected
genital.
to see that internal
My genital of intercourse has been totally damaged many times. What my genital of intercourse has experienced totally damages. And what I've seen, such scratch marks or wounds go very quick to heal from the genital. Heals very quick with scratch marks and wounds. But my genital of intercourse has had many damages. Yes, I do not lie to you. It has 14, 16, going to 35 max. My genital of intercourse has been having very much damages. I do not lie to you.
other
extreme and less extreme. Both.
Up to the British public and the Conservative.
Okay, so as I tell you,
their own understanding.
You sew it
And if there are any
in and out till it's round, and then a knot,
from that, we've heard from series of
or not,
from the
and then you put
Party calling for tougher action.
tape around it.
Investigation. Have to wait and see what
Okay, then comes a weight balance.
Internal investigation rather than an independent inquiry.
A rope.
If it is found that
This comes from tenting equipment, camping tent equipment, a rope.
Absolutely, and tell us
to
more
keep
about,
the heavy balance.
People, has he been able to firm up
This goes.
among those Conservative MPs?
Well,
You must measure it to unique size, to the carabine hook, and then going around the neck. Use a polo t-shirt for no scratch marks around the neck. Experience the scratch marks I have as well, and as a resolution to use a polo t-shirt below the top wear. At unique size, unique body size, you measure it that this rope holds the heavy balance. The heavy balance must not be on here, yeah, as you use two sides. So a flat, so it goes like, you like to have it in exact horizontal position, straight, but that does not occur because your body will be bent full.
What a week.
Yeah.
Nada, thank you, Nada Bashir there in London.
What was I saying? It does not, the heavy balance does not stay on these. It must be a rope like this to hold the heavy balance.
Alpine skier representing that nation,
and not on these, which go on the same carabine hook as the heavy balance rope from tenting equipment. 1648, going to max 35. Okay, so the heavy balance is just just a simple, not needle, pierce wire, no. Just around, just around the vacuum cleaner tube. It's not even. It's been tape, duct tape, a knot, and then a second layer of duct tape again. So just like this. Duct tape, and then a knot, and then a second layer of duct tape again.
And a backdrop of the magnificent Arabella Hotel Golf and Spa.
So,
Living Golf in association with Golf Saudi.
Okay, so then, what is this elastic wire for? And again, here a knot, which has been experienced also. If there is not a knot around here, the wires will constantly move on the leg. Different places on the leg it will remove, or not remove, but move, and cause scratch marks eventually. The wire must be with a knot to stay in the same place. But else it will cause a scratch mark on your legs, or your upper leg skin.
In less than 2 weeks, some
and this wire is connected here. This is a thermal pants.
Competing next month.
Nowadays, tights for men. It's thermal pants. The tights for men is nowadays thermal pants.
Retired DJ says he hopes he can inspire a new generation of Olympians.
It's connected to the thermal pants, which you must scissor off one leg.
It was only 6 years ago that Benjamin Alexander
fold it
on a pair of ski boots. The former DJ was invited.
How can I present that to you?
Canada. After watching
how can I present that to you?
He knew.
I will use a rope to present it to you. Okay, I will use a rope to present it to you. Let's see.
So long story short,
let's say this is one leg, and the pipe of the leg goes in the middle to place your leg inside. Then you sort of like do this
He's now realizing
and
the dream of representing
this.
his Caribbean roots.
You make something like a socket.
Spectator in 2018 and realizing
Yeah?
the powerhouse of the Summer Games.
The leg like this.
3 athletes that year.
You will do
I thought maybe there's
this.
a chance. And so
You will make. You will fold the leg into middle.
Path to success was
Something like taking this going
he said
inside
limited financing,
with the turbo pump line. The
and missed
bottom side going inside to all the way up. And then you make like a middle.
But he persevered,
Then it becomes
drawing
a
inspiration
middle
from the
socket.
Jamaican bobsled team who rose to
Too bad I cannot show you that too well, but okay. Okay, wait. Okay, now, as is this, yeah, you see this? Sometimes, at other cases, chlorophyll leaks because at first I would make a knot with a 2015 perhaps a part B.
Wasn't for the crazy exploits of that team.
Okay, so this
So I hope that my story
chlorophyll leaks for it was at first a knot on the bottom. And what does a knot do when there's a plastic socket inside? The plastic socket will break.
Really just as a
But will break if it's a knot on the bottom of the turbo pants.
And
Then the plastic socket will break if it's a knot connect. If it's a knot on the bottom edges. So it must be a pure fault, a total pure fault. Okay, so over here.
And honestly, after the events that happened in 2020, I think a lot has changed. People are now excited to see diversity, whereas perhaps they might not have been as open and
Elastic.
In Beijing, Alexander says he hopes to inspire a new generation of winter.
An elastic with a bit of a knot.
And snowbanks.
An elastic with
CNN.
Yeah, an elastic.
Thanks for spending part of your day with me. I'm Michael Holmes. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at HolmesCNN. Quest's World of Wonder is up next. I'll see you now.
Okay. So this can disconnect, eh? It can disconnect. This over here can disconnect indeed. You see, it disconnects. It disconnects. See right here. At the ankles, at below, above or below the knees, what's your favorite preference? This goes below my knees. Above the ankle, and this again, where I just show you, is to keep the socket not moving in your palm's leg too much. Now, this. The leg does not go inside. Here does the leg go inside. The leg does not go inside this. It's like one socket. This has about, let's see, 2 edges. This has 2 edges. Two edges is got. Where you fold it inwards, then you make a knot on the left and right outer sides, and the rest for the middle you needle wire, you stick wire, you stick needle one side totally full. Oh, my nose leaks a bit. I must fix my nose. Wait.
Onze aarde warmt nog steeds op.
Where are you at? 23:45. 23:57. Okay. So you needle stick.
Te horen voor de nieuwe generatie. Vaders, moeders,
one piece of leg,
iedereen.
totally close, going to, and 2 pieces of knotted.
And this
Yeah?
is CNN.
Then it goes as a tube with the elastic. And then this is that socket.
Quest's World of Wonder.
Totally round folded and no knots. Because here on the bottom or knot will cause the plastic socket to leak. And this goes around the leg. No, inside the leg, here goes the leg inside. And this one over here has been causing me a little pinch marks on my ankle, to my regret. To my regret. This right here has been causing pinch marks on my ankle, to my regret, to my regret.
The pandemic may have knocked.
We're at 5 seconds. Too bad for that's the part B. It will be 203 and 203 part B, I'm guessing. I guess to then, just to go to 35, don't worry. I think I've said about everything about this circuit already.
What a view. Well, the tiger.
I think I've said about everything about this circuit already. Okay. Now, one useless thing has became this piece of inside bicycle. This piece of inside bicycle became a useless thing since I started using the new thermal pen circuit. It was for this plastic thing from a jacket. This plastic thing from a jacket. The button, this button right here, this thing from a jacket. It was to keep it like this, and then it's not scratch mark the skin. That occurred with me. Also, scratch marks right there, because I did not have yet have the rubber from the inside bicycle to protect it, to scratch mark my skin. To protect it from scratch marking my skin. I've had scratch marks from that also, and then I placed this, no scratch marks no more. But now, because of the new turbo power socket, the new build of the turbo power socket, new design, the scratch marks don't occur. So this is a useless thing by now. But before it wasn't. I had scratch marks, used this, and then okay, fix. Okay. Right now this is a useless thing. But okay. So a bit of chlorophene mixed with water. It's a chlorophene pre-mixed in a liter bottle with water. A pre-mixed chlorophene of water and chlorophene. A pre-mix which I store. 27 seconds. Go to 35 and make a part B. Okay, so this elastic is an exact measurement. Exact measured elastic. Exact measured elastic. I hope I can show you this very right. I hope I can show you this very right. Look here.
Wow. Just the sheer amount of protein crammed inside. Huge amount.
See? It goes around it. Exact measurement. It's an exact measurement. It's an exact measurement. And then
this is the price of popularity.
Loose
from the queen of street food to a real royal who has mastered palace cuisine.
And then, yeah.
This is traditional Thai kitchen.
Better known as
recycle or refresh the socket. Recycle the socket or use a new socket. When I would be downtown and I say the socket is full from peeing, urinating, then I say I use a totally clean socket, a total fresh new clean socket. But when I get the chance to be at home, then I reuse. I throw all this urinate was in here in the toilet bowl, and then I go to the bathroom sink and I clean the socket.
We don't eat in closets.
First, urinate in the toilet bowl. Then I go to the bathroom sink and I clean the socket and I reuse.
All the dishes together.
Put new chlorophene inside.
In the old ways, we use
Put
the rigor
reflush the socket with soap and chlorophene again, and then just reuse, because for real, it's not necessary to be Mr. Handy Clean. Mr. Handy Clean is sometimes not necessary. It only costs too much money.
Food culture from the north.
So just to reuse the socket, clean it, flush it, clean with soap, and reuse the socket. What occurred by now, since 3.5 years, several plastic sockets are not for sale anymore. What's been occurring to me? What's been occurring with these shops here in the Netherlands? Several sockets are not even for sale anymore. Within these last 3.5 years. Okay, we are 14. Keep an eye on the seconds because we go to 35 and then the part B. So I showed you how to connect the plastic socket to the vacuum cleaner tube. And then I show you this. The latest build. Because what happens if this is not around, and it's inside the temple pulse lock LED, it will still turn. It will still circle. The socket will even circle. The socket will even circle. This will occur yet and still. If it's not this inside bicycle tire, if it's not, this is the latest build, the latest improvement, or else even inside the temple pulse lock, the socket will do this. It will twist. With my luck, the urinate still flushes through.
I think the socket's ready.
But it will do this. It will twist. Even inside the temple pulse lock, it will twist. So this is what will be necessary. This is the latest extra build. And I do not have black tape right now. Black tape I do not have right now. Oh, I do. I just bought last Friday. Yes, but Saturday or Friday? Yes, last Saturday I bought new black tape. Wow. But because I had no black tape, I had to use grey tape. But now I've got, and it's not necessary to rebuild. It's not necessary. You can just use this. Inside bicycle tire. Is that like? And the thing is, will this sharpen? Yes. Will this right here sharpen? Must I scissor these two open? Must I scissor it open right here? Or will this sharpen eventually? I don't know. Just to see, experience. Just experience and see how it goes. For me, but to you, you prefer to scissor this open and keep two loose sides. For you, perhaps, but for me, is to experience if this will sharpen, so I can tell about it. Yeah, or even if you say you scissor it open and the edges will still sharpen. I don't know. As you see, so a bit of everything is explained right now. The full build, except for a small little thing. A small little thing I will show you now about the weapon sockets and the genital connection. Okay, first I will just place this back to close. Oh. What is this? Oh, here's here. Now, it goes like this. At first, just place this
potential breakthrough in treating coronavirus
around here.
Put all this spending.
Yeah.
Bigger economic crisis. One of our viewers.
This around here. You see? This around here. 33. 35 seconds.
In terms of being a nurse, knowing that could put you at risk for this.
I want to help people more than I ever have.
Aaron Burnett out front on CNN.
All new Inside Africa. Go inside the inventive minds, evolving places, and creative trends.
No, it's about the full intel.
Africa, you need to know.
It's about the full intel on the dickdaiper. From 3.5 years built, starting from a bread socket with a washing mitt inside.
in association.
I do not lie to you. It's been on Instagram, but not no longer published no more. It's been the very first build of dr.Ownbuy to make a dick diaper.
I started by exploring
with a breast jacket.
But that only scratches the surface.
And a washing mitt inside. What's the very first build? Not lying to you. With from the dick diaper. Not lying to you. Okay, we're at 34 and 40 seconds. I must pay attention. We're going to 35 and then part B of 203. Ownbuy TV 203 part B coming up. Okay, I thank you for your time. I see you on the time in part B coming up now.